So you may be wondering, what are the three transformations? Well, the three transformations are an accumulation of all of the Hermetic, Buddhistic type practices and exercises you have done to maintain more mindfulness, concentration, or attain different esoteric states of being, all combined into a three-part process. The first part is converting vital energy created by your body into astral energy. After that, it goes from astral to mental. And the third and final transformation is mental. To put it simply, the three transformations converts vital energy into astral. That's the first transformation. The second transformation is converting astral into mental energy. The third transformation is converting mental into Akashic energy. And that's, even though we've gone through the three transformations at that stage, it's not the last step of the process. Lastly, you can pray and invoke non-dual light to refine and pull your center of gravity of all different exercises and practices you've done before using this framework. Any framework, exercise, practice that you've done within Hermetics fits within the framework of the three transformations. That's because everything we are doing is an alchemical process of transformation. The three transformations is the accumulation of your skill and faculty to go through this process. Oftentimes, to do the three transformations, one needs to have an attunement from a teacher who has also been initiated. For solo practitioners at home, so long as you've gone through the 10 steps of Franz Barnes' framework, you'll be able to do this exercise perfectly. When we're converting energy from physical to astral, we are in effect connecting to a sense of timelessness. By vital breathing and releasing our sense of time on the out-breath, we then can connect into the astral field in our environment. This is most easily done if you are in an environment that has wildlife or trees around you. This is because these trees act like batteries that will help empower your practice. If you do it in a sterile environment, it may take some time longer for you to get this effect. Unless you've already done this exercise many times, of course, in which this effect will happen immediately for you. The next step is from astral to mental, and that requires you to release the sense of space on the out-breath. So if you're breathing in, and then you're breathing out all the space around you, you're feathering off the edges, and the more you do that, and whether that be a few minutes or a cycle of 5 minutes, then you'll achieve the state of spacelessness, where you'll feel that you can go no further and that all the space around you is feathered off. Just because you can see the space with your eyes doesn't mean that you can't feather off the edges of it and extend your mental awareness past that space. This is more easier said than done, but if you close your eyes, you can get into and achieve this feeling and sensation very, very quickly. The next step, and the third step, is transforming mental into the Akashic. In order to do this, there's a few things needed. First, you must breathe in a sense of timelessness on the in-breath. So breathing in a sense of timelessness, releasing your sense of time, and on the out-breath, you release your sense of space, going into the same effect basically, where we're feathering off any edges, and we're going into this more infinite type of state of spacelessness. So when you do this, essentially, the timelessness state is more of a linking effect, where you're linking into this sensation of timelessness. Whereas when you're going from astral to mental, you're going into a field effect because you're moving from the astral sensations and awareness into the mental. And in order to get into this field effect, you need to be working from the mental body, because of the mental body's ability to expand its awareness and its occupancy. Because with your mental body, you can expand and hold the space far, far beyond around you, what your astral body could. So when you're raising from mental to Akashic, you raise that energy above your crown, you open up the Akashic space above your crown, and then you can transform that energy up above your crown, pulling your three bodies up. We're breathing in that sense of timelessness and breathing out a sense of spacelessness. After you've done this, and after your awareness is completely above your crown, and you've stretched your three bodies up above your crown, or as close as to the crown as it possibly can be, then you can do a prayer to the Brotherhood of Light, and invoke non-dual light into your being. And this is the Pillar of Light exercise, which we do to finalize the three transformations process. So one prayer that was taught in my lineage is the following: may the path of light guide and protect. Now, it's best to keep these types of prayers really simple so that they are more focused. If you have a long prayer that's 108 words or a complete paragraph or line of a textbook, it's going to be much, much more hard for you to, one, remember that, but also two, transfer that into other types of light skills you may be working with. So using the simple prayer, may the path of light guide and protect you, is going to get you great results. Now, usually people require transmission to use that specific prayer, or they need a transmission from one teacher to a student to have access to the Brotherhood of Light. One beautiful thing about technology is that we can do transmissions online. However, some transmissions are more limited than others. For a pre-recorded transmission, you need to have a very, very, very acutely developed mental sensitivity so that you can resonate with the tuning forks that would be presented in a pre-recorded attunement. When I've taught Reiki classes previously using pre-recorded lectures, this effect worked for more than 95%. However, these were attunements to different Reiki energies, like the Choku Ray excuse me. These were connected to different Reiki energies, like the Choku Ray or the Daikomyo sign. But not everyone would get it. So some people would DM me and ask me to do live private tutoring with them. And because the cost entry of my course was so low, it just didn't make sense to provide that much time for them. However, being a part of the mystery, being that you may be part of the mystery college, we do offer live attunements and transmissions for students on a monthly basis. So if you'd like to have access to the Brotherhood of Light, then we can set a time, or we may have a pre-recorded time, or we may have a preset time where you can receive that transmission and access that energy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful for you to understand the 3 transformations process. Please let us know if you have any questions. Me or one of my colleagues will be able to get back to you promptly. If you want to book a workshop with me, you can book a workshop through jake@mysterycollege.com, and me or one of my team members will get back to you. Thank you so much.